When we don't know how to focus where the spotlight of shame tries to aim our attention, there are only four sets of ways people behave, four universal systems of defense against the information shame wants us to consider. These four modes of response can be arranged in the shape we call the compass of shame. The four poles of this compass are withdrawal, attack self, avoidance, and attack other. At each pole is a library of responses or scripts for things to say and do when shame strikes and we don't know how to deal with it honestly. At the withdrawal pole are all the ways we try to conceal ourselves to prevent others from having what we fear is yet another reason to hold us in contempt because some sort of weakness or defect has been exposed.
I am hardly human anymore.
At this attack self pole of the compass are scripts we can follow that show us how to accept the idea that only through a reduced status in life can we have any relationships at all.
Can I wipe off your forehead?
Why not? Go ahead.
The withdrawal and attack self poles produce peculiar and highly specific ways of living small, living a diminished life. At the two remaining poles of the compass, avoidance and attack other, we find a contrasting set of ways we humans handle shame. At the avoidance pole are those who know that shame feels awful, but rather than look where the spotlight of shame directs their attention, they decide to evade the feeling, to make it go away so they don't have to pay attention to it. Alcohol does that quite well, just as do many of what are called street drugs. The final pole of the compass of shame involves us with others quite differently. Every once in a while we get into a situation where there just doesn't seem to be anything we can do to reduce the awful thoughts and feelings that can go along with shame. Withdrawal feels terrible. We don't like to think of ourselves as inferior to anyone, and no amount of alcohol or superficial victory relieves our shame pain. It is when nothing else seems to work that we start to use strategies from the attack other pole of the compass, the last of these four libraries of scripts. Here the object is to reduce the self-esteem of someone else, to turn the tables and make the other guy feel awful.
It's a lot easier to spend it than it is to make it.